What do we know about this investment? How different is this from original fundraising plans?
Oh, so this is different from fundraising plan because if you recall, Adani Green Energy Ltd, Adani Transmission, and the flagship company Adani Enterprises have decided to raise around a total worth of $4 billion. It's an enabling resolution. That money would have straight away pumped into the company, but this is a different one. This is via block deal, and Qatar Investment Authority is a big name, high-profile investor, is now putting $474 million worth of money into this one. So this is also kind of endorsement. What Adani Group is saying, that the Hindenburg is a matter of past, and we started getting interest from high-profile investors, including QIA. And one more thing here, if you see over the time, the bulk deals is largely dominated by GQG investors. So analysts and the street were asking that why only GQG and there's no other investor coming in. And this is kind of a reply for Adani Group, where a new investor, Qatar Investment Authority, investing in Adani Green Energy. But point to be noted is Qatar Investment Authority is no stranger, because they've already invested in Adani Transmission. And very interestingly, yesterday Adani Transmission has announced their financial closure. So net to net, they're telling that they're back to the business, and they're raising loans, they're raising equity, and promoters are creating a war chest for any contingent liabilities which may arise in the past.
Sanjai, we're looking at Adani Ports. It's out with earnings a bit later on. We're expecting some good numbers, given container traffic boosted, of course, by the Indian economy.
So, of course, a port is like second line of defense, and it is also reflects a lot of what of the kind of a trade prospects which is happening in the country. And most importantly, Adani Ports is like a breadwinner for the company. Flagship company is Adani Enterprises, but the real business is happening at Adani Ports. And we are also waiting for the kind of a commentary whether there will be additional bond buyback. They had announced a part of buyback happened in a few months ago. So what we are picking up is like there could be similar more initiatives. And today, to add, this just not the earnings, but the shareholders meeting is also happening today. So two big things happening for Adani Ports, and investors keenly waiting what are the kind of capex rollout, and what could be the bond buyback programs, etc., to be keenly watched.